So I'm Greg Schwartz. I make online dating fun, and I help professional men to rock online dating. And a little bit about me. So I've been on more than 400 dates while I search for my future wife. I have a master's from Stanford in how people use computers, and I'm an international speaker. So, dealing with a breakup. Maybe you never became official, you just thought of them that way, or you were about to say, hey, let's be exclusive. Maybe you only dated for a month, and then it exploded. Maybe it lasted 6 months or a year or a decade. Regardless, breakups are really hard. And while I usually focus on helping people get dates, I thought I'd help you deal with this, with what it's like to lose someone you're excited about. Because guess what just happened to me? Yeah, I'm right there with you. And it totally sucks. So, I want you to open up a document to take some notes in. And, or grab some paper if you're old school. That's fine too. So let's get into this a little bit. So, with dealing with a breakup, there's a couple different bits that I like to have people look at, and that I'm looking at right now. First is you want to get your thoughts out. The second is you don't want to force yourself to feel one way or another. If you're angry, be angry. If you're sad, be sad. Third thing is you want to reach out for support. Your friends have been there, they get it. You want to learn something from it. And finally, you want to look at how you want to improve. So, for getting your thoughts out, you are probably sitting in the, but they were so awesome. Well, that's true. And there were probably some ways that they were a little less awesome. And right now, the best thing that you can do is to focus on the ways that they were not a good fit. The reason you want to do this is that this will help you disconnect from them. That feeling of, I can't go on without them. You will. You can. And right now, it hurts like unbelievable heck. So, you spend a little time thinking about these things that'll help you move on from them. An even better way to do that is looking at the yellow flags and the red flags you saw with them. Because now those things that were, yeesh, oh man, I don't know about them because they do this or they think that. You don't have to deal with those things anymore. So let's dive into how they weren't a good fit. Maybe they were vegetarian and you aren't. Or maybe they were a carnivore and you're vegetarian or vegan. Or maybe they were gluten intolerant or lactose intolerant. Or maybe they just didn't like the smell of spicy chili peppers like you do. Whatever it is, that's something that wasn't really a good fit. Maybe you could have worked through it, but now you don't have to. Maybe they hated the music you like, or the food, or the books. Or maybe you hate books and they liked books. Maybe they didn't like to travel and you do. Or maybe they were totally into travel and you really don't like traveling. The point is, look at the things that weren't a match. And those yellow and red flags that you saw with them. Maybe they had baggage from previous relationships. Maybe they were judgmental, or maybe they used harsh language. Maybe your languages of love were mismatched. Maybe there was even poor communication, or they didn't know how to argue, because arguing well is a very important part of being a couple. Take a minute and think about that. What are the things, what are those yellow flags and red flags and mismatches that now you don't have to worry about them? Write those down and appreciate that. And to be clear, appreciating them doesn't mean thinking that this person's a terrible person. It doesn't mean judging them for those things. All it means is, hey, now I don't have to deal with that. At least there's some silver lining to all of this. Now, the next thing is, don't force yourself to feel one way or another. Let yourself grieve. Particularly for the men on the call, this is hard for us. If you want to cry, do so. Doesn't make you less of a man. Doesn't make you someone that's never going to find another person. It means you're feeling something, and that's fine. In fact, that's good. That's a sign of how into this person you were, and that you can find someone that you get that into again. Let yourself be angry. Now, don't lash out, but if you're angry at yourself, if you're angry at other people, don't push that down. Don't stifle that. Don't try and lock that away because, oh, it's not that big of a deal. We didn't date that long. If you feel angry, let it. And by the same token, if you're realizing you want to push them away, I don't want to talk to any more women for a while, or I don't want to go on any more dates, or I just want to be alone for a while, create boundaries. Again, this is not about lashing out. This is not about saying all those people are terrible. It's about saying, you know what? I want some space right now. This hurts. I'm angry, and I want to feel that. Because like that Dune quote says, you don't get through it by resisting it. You get through it by going through it. Maybe they said, I'd like to be friends. Does that make you angry? Set a boundary with them. My personal boundary right now, the one I set just now, was, I appreciate that, and that's not possible for a couple of months. I am suffering from too much heartache right now to be your friend anytime in the next couple of months. And you know what? She was surprised by that, but she respected it. And frankly, even if she hadn't, I would have set that boundary because that's what I need right now. Maybe did the I'd like to be friends and breakup make you sad? After you grieve, that could be a good friendship. But for now, focus on grieving. Now the next thing is reach out for support. You're going to feel alone because right now you don't have that person that was making you excited to be with them. So when you feel alone, reach out to your friends. Ask if they can hang out. And if you and your friends talk this way, literally ask them for support. Trust me, they've been dumped before too. They'll support you. Even if you've been pulling away from them. They'll go, yeah, all right, I did that too. I got so into someone that I pulled away from my friends and then it all fell apart. Yeah, I'll come over or you can come over. Let's hang out. Just as if you were sick, if you were struggling with a cold, if you were injured, this is a time to lean on your friends, not to hold yourself apart. So the next piece is to learn something from it. And notice I said something. Don't change everything because of the breakup. You are not always going to be alone, worthless, a piece of crap, unlovable, a terrible person, a jerk. None of these things are the reason that this breakup happened. This breakup happened because they chose someone else. So, learn something from it. There's 4 things that are really powerful to learn from a breakup. What to do more of, what to do less of, what to search for, and what to avoid in your searching. So let's dive into these 4 things. What to do more of. So maybe it worked really well when I led in that relationship. I should do more of that. Or maybe it was scary to open up on the first date, but we connected so well when I did. I should do that on my next first date. So in your document, I'm going to give you a couple seconds. Write down one thing that you want to do more of in your next relationship and in your next date and in your next online dating message. And now what to do less of? Well, it didn't work when I suggested we should order pizza on both Saturday and Sunday. I should probably do less of that. Or maybe lunch dates didn't work for us. I shouldn't do those again until we're more connected. Whatever didn't work for you, what do you want to do less of? Take a minute and write one of those down. And how about what to search for? I loved how cuddly we were together. I definitely want to find someone like that again. Even by the end of the first date, I felt so safe. I'll definitely watch for that on my next dates so I can find that again. So take a bit, write down one thing you want to search for. And now, what to avoid? I was bothered by the vague text messages they sent sometimes. I definitely want to avoid that. Or at least call it out right away. So take a minute and write down something that you want to avoid. So, I know I'm going pretty fast. Let's review. You should definitely use this document and use this live to really notice these things. And maybe spend a few minutes after you watch this video and go back over it and flesh out these lists. So there's getting your thoughts out about the things that didn't work, about the yellow flags and the red flags, and appreciating that you don't have to deal with those anymore. There's not forcing yourself to feel one way or another. If you're angry, be angry. Don't lash out, but set boundaries. Create space. Have the time that you need and you want to recharge. If you're sad, be sad. It's okay. It's okay to cry. Reach out for support. Talk to your friends. Say, hey, can we hang out? I'd rather not spend another night alone right now. They'll get you. They'll have your back. And learn something from it. Not change everything about your dating, but learn something from it. And then look at how you want to improve. Look at the things that worked really well, the things that didn't work as well. Look at the things that you want to search for, and look at the things you want to avoid. And I know this isn't easy, but when you're ready to start dating again, I can help. If you go to makeonlinedatingfun.com/breakup, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of online dating breakthrough sessions because my birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. And yes, I am definitely seizing on something to be happy about to get past the breakup. And that's okay. So I'm going to gift online dating breakthrough sessions to the first 9 people that go to my website, makeonlinedatingfun.com/breakup, and sign up there. We'll go over what you want, what might be in the way, and if there's a fit and resonance, how I can help you, what the program I have is and how it works. So remember, you're not alone, and you're definitely not alone in how much this hurts. I'm there with you, and it's okay. It'll get better. So thanks for joining me. I'm sorry you got dumped, but those trite sayings about there's more fish in the sea and life will go on, they don't mean that much right now, but they are actually true. Like I said, reach out to your friends, reach out to me, because I can help you as well. It's part of being a coach. See you soon.